welcome back to my channel, friends. This is a fun video. So previously I unboxed our recent February Boxycharm, our basic and our premium box, and today we've got some products. So we've got the Benefit Real, what are they? Real Magnet, the Real Mascara we're gonna try. We've got this Misho Beauty Liquid Eye stuff. We have the Beauty Bakery Hydra Silk Primer, which I'm very excited about. And we're going to do this and this first. And then this is a EVO Skin Lip Serum. I'm probably not going to use these today. I swatched them in the video. This is the one we're probably going to use today, but we've got black and silver from Natasha Denona. You can see how beautiful the sparkles are on these. I'm not sure what I think about these. If you got these, let me know. We have the Ciate London palette. This one is the Royal Edition. Really fun. We have this Dewy Glow Highlight Illuminator by Iconic London. And this is really or interesting. It's different. It says, high points of your face and collarbone and blend with buffing brush. Beauty Radiant Glow. I don't know if you do this like after you put your foundation on. I would assume that it'd be after, but I had swatched this. This is like a cream. You guys see how pretty that is? 3 different colors. We'll see. They also, you can put on your collarbone for like the bronzy color. Maybe we'll put that down our neck a little bit. And we have the Secret Garden by Eloise. Right here. Blush and Glow palette. Very vibrant. I don't know if these are going to be too dark for me. This one's probably not. Probably not if I go in with a light hand. I actually didn't swatch those, so it'll be a surprise. All right, so the first thing we're going to do, let's go ahead and get this lip serum on by EVO Skin. And we didn't get any like lipstick, so I'll put my own on at the end of the try-on. Let's just moisturize our lips. This feels wonderful. Natural, vegan, conscious, cruelty-free, gluten-free, paraben-free, toxic-free. Yeah. All right. So it looks like it's clean beauty, which is nice. All right. So next up, we're going to put this Bakery Butter Primer. Now, this is really interesting. It is like a serum, and it's white, so it's like glowing. But we're going to stick this on the face where we have, and then I'll blend it, where we have some pores. It feels really nice. Put it on my nose too, because it's always hard for my nose to keep any type of makeup on it. So maybe, I don't know if it's because my nose is so thin and long. I don't know. Maybe that will help. And then we'll kind of come up here and put a little on our forehead, which is full of wrinkles right now. And most of the time I have wrinkles. All right, so that's wonderful. We'll see how that plays with my skincare and the makeup we're putting over it. So far, so good. It doesn't seem to be pilling up because I do have skincare that has SPF in it, and it didn't seem to irritate that. Now, for foundation, I'm going to use the It Cosmetics Bye Bye Foundation. This also has SPF of 50 in it, which is so wonderful. So I think I've got SPF of 30 in my skincare, and then this is 50. So I'm just using 2 little pumps to get us started. This is really nice skincare foundation if you have older, more mature skin. I am almost 50, so I really love this. In fact, my daughter is 22, and she had asked for it for Christmas, and I got it for her. I really think it's good for anybody because It Cosmetics is sort of known for putting skincare in their makeup, and so it's got lots of really great ingredients that I think you guys would enjoy. I found that this doesn't crease, it's not too heavy, and it seems to give you a good coverage. Let's pull you guys up. All right, I'm gonna turn, I don't know if it's gonna make much of a difference. I have a light. Yeah, I don't think it made much of a difference. It's pretty bright here. But you can see on the skin, it just sits on the skin well. That was 2 pumps, and it did my neck and everything. And it has a nice glow. It's not like It's not like really like a matte finish. It's got like a really good glow to it, to the skin as well. All right, so moving on. Okay, let's start with the eyes. Let's start with the Iconic London, or I mean Ciate London. The Iconic London is the other stuff. All right, so we are going to go with this on the lid. So here. So we're probably going to go with like some neutral tones here. Let's start with Corgi, which is this pretty yellow shade. And I'm going to put that all over the lid. This, hopefully, I don't really remember what this is kind of a big brush for me, but that's all right. That's what I was able to grab quickly. So this is just like a nice like tan neutral color. It's quite pretty. Blended nice, done. Done. So that's nice and easy to use. That's a great transition shade too. There's the doggies. Don't know what that was. Something fell. Probably cats knocked something over. Cats are always knocking stuff over in this house. There's 4 of them. All right, so that's a beautiful, just like nice shade. No problems with that shade at all. We're going to deepen it up a little bit. I think go into the color Empress, which is a really pretty, like, kind of peachy coral right here. A little bit darker. Let me get a smaller brush. One of my blinged brushes. Yeah, so go into this like peachy shade next. This got some pigment, this one. Really beautiful though. Blended really nicely with that first shade that we put down. Just mixing it right up in there. Pretty pretty. Oh, we do have a lipstick. I forgot we have the Ace Beauté lipstick that we'll be using. All right, I'm going to go in actually with that first shade that I put down, that pretty Corgi, and just bring it up on the edges a little bit for a nice blend. All right, so far so good. I'm not having any issues. I'm now going to go in with Regal, which has got a little bit more of like a pinky tone to it. Hold on one second. All right, that, hopefully I filmed it because that is the, I used that, I don't know how to say it, Misho Beauty, and I can't remember if I turned the camera on, but it was so nice. So it's still kind of drying. I also took Corgi and just ran that along the bottom. I'm not done with the bottom. We're going to finish up the bottom of my eye here. We're going to go into Empress, which is that peachy shade we use. We're going to use the same colors on the bottom that we used on the top. It looks like I did miss turning the camera on for some of it, so I do apologize. So we're going to go into Empress. This is the kind of orangish shade that's mixed in under Corgi, and we're going to run that along the bottom as well. This is going to kind of look like a pretty little sunset eye. I'm sad you guys didn't get to see me applying the Mishu liquid liner, but it is it's just a liquid, and it does have a doe foot, so it was super easy, and I think it's dry. Yeah, I think it's dry. So all right, there we go. So now I'm going into a even smaller kind of angled brush here, and I'm going into this color Regal, which I used on the outside here next to the Mishu Beauty, and we're going to carry that same color really close to the eye line here. And I might even darken it up a little bit with some brown. Yeah, I think it needs a little bit darker. So I think we're going to do that. Sticking with the same brush, I'm going to go into the color King, which is a a brown, a deeper brown. Because then that royal color had like some like pinky in it, but we're gonna add that brown in. And when I'm done with this look, I'll go into the light and show you guys what the whole thing looks like. So, all right. So I'm just gonna clean up a little bit, just like that. Now, I didn't get any like liner or lashes. I got mascara, so we are going to use this mascara, which is supposed to, look what it did, the difference between hers. We'll see if it does that with mine. Let me put some liner on and we'll come back and do the lashes next. All right, guys, let's go ahead and do, here it is. Benefit usually does have good products, so I hope this works. Sometimes though, when you use a new mascara, it takes a few times for it to really like, oh wow, that's an interesting, can you see that? That's really interesting. So let's see, we're gonna do one eye and I'm gonna show you the difference between the two because it says it's supposed to be 40% longer. We'll see. So far, I'm not really seeing that, but this is just one coat. I used to have longer lashes when I was younger, but they've gotten a little bit more sparse. I mean, it definitely did something. I don't know if it's good. Oh, there we go. So it is making them, oh yeah, it's making them longer. So 2 coats for sure. Huh. Can you guys see the difference there? Let's put them on the bottom line, see what it does down here, because those are almost non-existent for me. Wow, I like it on the bottom a lot. Wow, look what it did to that. Okay, maybe this is a good mascara, friends. Keeps the lashes from clumping. 3 layers and no clumping. That's amazing. Can you guys see? Those might have been out of frame there. So definitely made a huge difference. And it made it, let me bring you even in. Can you see? It made a big difference. You can't even see. And excuse how red this eye is. I had a little bit of an issue when I was in Cancun. My luggage got lost. And when it did, my contacts were in there. I didn't normally have other contacts with me. I didn't. I put them in water knowing that was not the right thing to do because I didn't think I could sleep in them because my eyes were really bothering me at the time. Well, the next day when I put them in water and put them back in my eyes, it broke in 3 spots, the contact, and one piece came out and 2 pieces were stuck in my eye. One piece I got out later that day and the other piece just recently came out. So to say that my eyes are mildly irritated is an understatement. They're not hurting anymore, but yeah, I thought I got them all out and there was still one piece in there, and I wiped my eye the other day and the final 3rd piece came out. Don't know where it was in, like the back of my head or where it went, but it was in there. All right, well, I am sort of impressed with this mascara, so, which is hard for me to do. I don't like a lot of mascaras, and I also don't think you need to spend a ton of money on mascara, but this one, guys, is working out really, really nicely. And I like the way that this spoolie is on here. It like doesn't make a mess either. Kind of lifts them. All right, well, that's a win. I like that. So far, so good on that. Now we're gonna try this crazy blush, which looks so dark. I'm trying to think if I should use the highlighter first, because it said to, let's try using it first, and if I have to use it after, I will as well, but I just want to see like what it does, because it's like dewy to the skin. Like you might want to put it on before powder. So that's the champagne color. Instead, just use your fingertips, and you can use it like a balm kind of all over your skin. So if I go in with the pink now, pink really just doesn't, maybe gives it a tiny bit of flush, but not a whole lot. I don't think it's gonna dry down. It didn't dry down. Now, this one I'm gonna put here. This is the dark shade. So I mean, I guess if you want a super light makeup day, this might be kind of fun. That did something for sure. So this you could put up here, like, and sort of use this color as a bronzer. That's fun. We'll see if it's sticky though, because if it's sticky, I'm not gonna like it. We'll see what it does. Maybe I'll try it over this as well. So, I mean, it does give, you can see, it does give a beautiful kind of sheen, a very healthy look to the skin. So, I mean, it's very nice, very subtle, almost a little bit more, maybe a little bit more natural, you know? All right, so let's get a blush brush. Let's get two. Start with an angled blush brush first. This one is by Miss Glam. These all have a little bit of, we're gonna go in this one first, just like is the lightest. We're gonna go here first. They all have a little bit of a shimmer in them as well. Let's see how they apply to the skin. Okay, you know what? It's sticking to that stuff I put down. So maybe that won't be the best. Let's see if I can blush it out. This one is the lightest color and it's very pigmented, so be careful. Yeah, I'm not sure. Sorry, I got hair there. I'm not sure that I love the color. I think that's a beautiful color. But I don't think I want to put that stuff down first and then put a powder over it. I think that was our mistake. So I would put that over the powder and see how it works. But that's a beautiful, bright, kind of poppy summer color. Now I'm just going to take my Beauty Blender and blend all the edges there. I'm going to take a little bit of this shade up towards the back. Kind of give it like a drapey look. And again, taking the Beauty Blender just to get any harsh edges and take care of them. Well, that's pretty. So now what I want to do is go back over with that golden sheen over it. And just make sure it doesn't upset the blush, but it seems to sit over, it seems like it's sitting over the cream pretty well, or the powder well. It doesn't seem like it disturbed the powder at all. It just sort of gives you a nice glow. Okay, so now the only thing that we really have left is this. And I am going to go ahead and find a liner, line my lips first, and clean the serum off my lips. I'm going to find a liner and then we'll put this on. I'll be right back. I used one of my favorite lip liners by Natasha Denona. This is in Calla, and it is from the I Need a Rose I Need a Rose collection from her. I have all of them. That one's one of my favorites. So this is the Ace Beauté liquid lip in the color Manifest. If I can get it out of here. And it looks like it's a nice little neutral shade. Oh, like it's more yellow than I realized. All right, let's let that dry. I don't know. It's a little bit of a different color for me. And I do want a little bit more highlight because I mean, there it is. There's the look. with sort of that, I mean, I don't know, that is kind of pretty. Let's take you guys into the light in the living room and show you the whole look together before I add anything else. Here it is in front of the window. I do think that the skin, I got rainbows everywhere. I do think that the skin looks healthy this way. I think it's pretty. I like the eyes. You guys let me know what you think of the eyes. I think the eyes came out really beautiful, and I really like that Mishu glitter topper. Let me know about this color lipstick. Do we like it? It's hard to, let's look at all these rainbows. Oh my goodness. So there's that. I am going to add a little bit more highlight just for me because I love it. All right, so I'm adding the Jeffery Star in the Supreme Frost and Wet Dream. This is a gorgeous highlight. Don't like the name, but love the product. And this adds just like a little bit, this one does have a little bit of glitter in it, but it's fine. And it's so, so pretty. And I think it matches really nicely with the stuff underneath it. And I actually think it will help keep that on because that's sort of like a balm that doesn't, it doesn't really dry down. So I think putting the powder over that balm with just a little highlight kind of gives you that extra kick. And there's still like a glow from within from the balm, which is really nice. So to set it, I am going to use the Watermelon Burst setting spray, also by Ciate London. I'm almost out. You can see I really like this. I think this came in a BoxyCharm at one point as well. So there we go. There is the look using most of the products from our last BoxyCharm. Let me know what you guys think. The only things that I didn't use were the Natasha Denona silver and black because it didn't go with the look. And I didn't use, there was a body cream, which I used in the demoed in the other video, and there was the cleansing butter, which I didn't use because I had already cleansed my skin, but it'll take off your makeup. So, but overall, I do think that this entire look is very fun, very fresh. I think you can get some really nice looks. I am curious to know what you think about this lipstick color on me. I think I might be warming up a little bit to it. This is beautiful, very pigmented. Go in with a light hand for the blushes. I think you can use it even if you have fair skin. Just go in super light. I don't think I realized what a punch it was going to have. And I think if you're looking for a really nice look for your skin, and you can use, let me see here. You can use the bronzer color like on your collarbones as well, like give your skin, that's how I think this is going to be. I think this might almost be better as like a, well, I like it on the cheek when I added the little powder, but I think honestly, like adding this to your skin for a little bit of a bronzed color and a little bit of glow is fun for the winter, or winter or summer. But, and I did like this bronzer shade the most, I think, out of the colors. You can do, again, you can come in if you want a little bit on your forehead. Yeah, it does give a nice glow to the skin. So very pretty, very, very pretty. So that's great. I think that the mascara, maybe not as drastic as they said, but I like it. I think it's separated, it lifted. It gave me eyelashes, even on the bottom. And then all the shades, I only used 3 or 4 shades from this. Oh, we got to do our inner corner. But I did like this. I think that this came out really beautiful. I didn't have any problems with these shades at all. So let's just put our inner corner in. Very pretty. Oh, that blue is kind of... I keep trying to clean it and it won't come off, but it seems like it's coming off on my eye a little. I don't want to wreck it. Yeah, little blue tint there. All right, so there we go. Yeah, so overall, I think I enjoyed everything. There's nothing in here that I won't use. I do want to play a little bit more with that balm and just figure out like what's the best way to use it. But I think it could be a really beautiful product, especially for summer, to give yourself sort of a really pretty, dewy, healthy glow to your skin, which is what I feel like I achieved, but I achieved it by adding just a little tiny bit of powder highlight as well to kind of set it down. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for joining me. Let me know what your thoughts are. Do you like how this look came out? I do. I think it feels fresh and fun, and I like all the products here. There's nothing I really didn't like. I'm not sure that I like these because I have the chroma crystals from Natasha. I have some. I don't know if this is a new formula. So we'll have to try those on another day. But let me know what you think, and I will see you all in the comments below, and I'll be responding to you. So if you have any comments, please leave them. I do appreciate it. Like the video, and if you like fashion and beauty, certainly subscribe for the beauty channel, subscribe to this channel, and then I have another channel called Southern Yankee, and that is our fashion and lifestyle channel, so which I'll be doing a wantable unboxing and try on coming up next on there. So stay tuned for that. I'll see you guys all very soon. Bye.